Let me double check.
Yay.
Eee.
Yes.
Woo!
We're live! Woo. Okay, now I'm double checking the browser as well, so. Because I am not doing any technical difficulty bullshit.
Not today.
Anyway, let me double check if this trick works. If not, I'm gonna have to change it.
Can't wait to have a camera back.
I'm gonna have to change it. Well, at least your microphone's good, so.
Yeah. My camera's good too. It's just I don't have the right port for it. Like, I have no USB-C port on my computer at all. I figured that out only after.
Ouch.
Okay. Anyway. Hello, everyone. Welcome to D&D with your Dungeon Master, Kotlol. I'm your Dungeon Master, Kotlol, and I'm still gonna do this redundant thing because at this point it's a ritual and it will never go away. Never.
Sure.
Anyway. It's been a while since we got together. We had New Year's, then we had dramas. Well, not dramas, more like personal issues, and then we have more personal issues, and then we have work issues, and now we're finally together, mostly intact.
Oh wait, I have an issue.
Yeah, it's called
It's a
you. It's called yourself.
Bitch!
All the lack of popcorn.
You got popcorn.
I am not sharing the popcorn.
Well, nobody cares. It doesn't have butter on it.
No, it has olive oil and salt.
Ooh.
Pass, I prefer mine sweet.
Anyway, we are joined this week with the full party. We have an Ozzius,
Alright.
who's distant. We have a Raz.
Hello.
Zizzle dazzle.
We have a Liar.
Hello.
We have a fireball slinging Ilona.
Hello, everyone.
And we have a Poppy. Okay. You had your microphone muted.
Did I?
Yeah.
I unmuted it, I guess. Oh well.
You didn't give it a moment to pick up your audio. Don't worry.
Hoi, 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 hoi.
So yeah, she has a bit of technical difficulties because her headphone's broken, so she has to keep muting and unmuting. I said push to talk, but that doesn't work as well, so we just go with... with a mute button. I also have a mute button. Alright. Let's recap. Last time, the party completed the final trial to have an audience with the mother. And after taking the elevator down the mountain instead of up, you all came to learn about, well, everything related to the mother. Like, the whole lore got dumped on you that session. You came into this Kuoto city. Yes, it's pretty much a city. Not really an actual city, more like a city for dumb fish people could make a city at. You know. It's Kuotoa. You can't really say it's a grand city because there's a Kuotoa.
It's a Kuatoa large-scale village.
More like a town.
Technically,
a Kuatoa
people need
town.
it to be a grand city.
Yeah.
Hey, Toa Town.
Toa Town. Hey, that's a nice name. That's a good ring to it. You may graffiti that.
Oh.
Alrighty then. Graffiti time.
Oh boy.
The party walked up to this strange mansion that is sitting in the middle of the city. You got to meet a new friend. God damn it, where's his name? I thought I put the
No
name down here.
digging.
Well, you came across a guy with a dragon arm who is the sort of leader of the town, but also a disciple or companion of... Why are you writing Mama?
Not me. Somebody else added that. I don't know how to erase stuff. Well, I especially can't erase other
You
people's
can't
stuff.
erase other people's stuff, only I can do that.
Yeah. So,
Anyway, after some exposition and learning that the mother is a Kuato... well, I wouldn't say construct, more like a Kuatoa-made god, which is in the form of Tiamat, but in a good way, and that she's the power source of the film, which keeps other meddlers out of this world because of the whole thing that's happening in the north, which is the whole frozen hell tundras, where every realm is collided, and they're going at each other's throats constantly. It's not good, not good, not good. You all had an audience with the mother, and after some questioning, you learned about the location of one of your party members' missing parents. Their birth parents, actually. Poppy's parents. And a little bit more of the state of the world, and you all got some requests done. And, yeah. Now you are staying in the city for at least one night. And, you have to decide what you're doing next. Oh, by the way, I did write down that you guys stole some stuff. Well, stole some stuff from the mansion.
What did we
who
steal?
did what now?
I would never.
So, anyway. Careful, kitty. Anyway, with that said and done, you are now inside the mansion. The mother has left the scene. And, yeah, what do you want to do?
Well, we have our heading, don't we? Should probably make a plan to go there?
Looks at the other
Oh,
party
how
members.
about that disguise that you told me about? You said you could help me, right?
I said what now?
You said you could help me with a disguise.
Because you need the disguise.
I mean, sure, I could help. Just need to find the right stuff and, stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Well, what kind of disguise you want?
To not look like myself.
I mean, let me just check a little something.
A little something, because I don't remember that. When it's been more than a month, I don't remember shit.
Don't worry, that's why I have notes. Well, mine is slightly incomplete for some reason. I fucking had to put run down the name here, but I didn't. Because I'm bad at names.
Okay. So, remind me again where we're going, why need disguise.
So
It's fun.
you're going to the southeastern neutral lands where mostly elves reside, and your half-elven companion is asking for a disguise, because from there you're gonna go to Poppy's, the location of Poppy's parents.
Which is on an island.
I didn't say why I needed a disguise. I just need it, and you offered to help.
Well, I didn't say what, but I'm just pointing out
okay.
things, because I didn't write down the reason why.
Okay, well, then I'll just erase half of that information from my mind.
Alright,
I mean,
so, you're gonna need a disguise. Anything you want to disguise in particular, or just hide your face? Gonna just make you a cow?
it sounds about right, but I mean, wouldn't making my face a cow actually bring more attention?
No, not if we disguise you as a religious practitioner.
Can you create a normal disguise?
Depends. Do you want a mimic on your face?
What could happen if I agreed to that?
You're gonna have very smooth and glossy skin, and
Okay.
yeah, just don't agitate the mimic too much if you want to keep your face.
Right. So everyone else, anyone has a better idea?
A mask.
I mean, I have my own disguise kits. It's depends. Do you want to look more elven, less elven,
Salesman for
Yes.
sure.
different in general?
Yeah. Different. Just that no one can recognize me.
For some reason, it sounds like a disguise kit is a way better option.
Yeah, I kind of got to that point as well.
It does beat having a face eaten off, from what I hear.
Yeah.
So that disguise kit, can I use it? Can you use it on me? How does it work?
Basically, he has to make a disguise during any type of rest, and he has to roll to see how convincing the disguise is going to be.
And you
Can I
create
bardic
it for me?
inspiration that?
You may bardic inspiration that.
Do you want me to bardic inspiration that?
Yeah. For sure.
Well,
Okay.
Well, tell me when you need my help for the disguise. I'm pretty well versed in disguises, just not the crafting of it.
I look at Red. How can we do this?
Do this right now if you want. I mean, we could definitely change the hair and the eye color. That would make you look less you. No offense. Got some henna in. Probably do like some sort of facial scar stroke tattoo.
Clown's nose.
No.
I mean, I
Skip
could-
on the clown's nose.
Yeah, putty and noses don't tend to go that well. I mean, if you really don't want to look like you, I do have some false beards in here.
Let's stick to the first three things you said.
Very well.
Clown's nose.
Okay.
I didn't say that.
Well, that's it.
Okay.
Thought about it.
What do I need to roll to?
don't forget inspiration 1d8.
Thank you. Do
Let's see.
cunning disguise.
For this case, you need to roll 3 little things. The first thing you have to roll is an performance check, then a deception check, and finally you need to do a dex check.
Okay. Performance, then deception, then a dex check in general. 1d8 inspiration. I think I'll use that on the performance check.
All right.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'm definitely
Good
using that on the performance check.
Good thing you did it on that one.
Okay.
6 on performance.
Ouch.
Well, okay. So he already rolled a performance check, right?
Yeah.
Did he need help on the second thing?
He can ask.
Would you
Basically,
need some help?
basically, you're making this costume on 3 requisites. First one, how good it looks. Second look, how convincing it looks. And third, if it's well put together. You can guess which one which is which then.
If you
Okay.
want, I can be a model for you, so you can recopy what you're trying to make.
Okay, so obviously you look nice. Let's go the opposite direction with that performance check.
So
I don't care if I look good anyhow.
wait,
Uh,
does me helping give advantage for the other checks? Like just helping?
Yes,
Because I have.
because you are helping.
Okay. So I'm helping you, dude.
Also gonna change the music because the winners already
okay.
flew off.
Because this deception and performance are actually my biggest
So I have
things.
advantage on those two then, or just one?
Yep. No, I'm helping you on all of them. Don't worry.
Okay. Well, obviously it looks nothing like you. So let's see how convincing that looks
Nice.
to everybody.
24.
Okay.
So it's very convincing.
Yep, looks
This is
nothing
ugly.
like you. And then dexterity check.
So, as you make this disguise, let's just say it will catch people's eyes of how shabby it looks. At least it won't fall apart, but whoever wears it at least will be convinced that they are a hobo.
I mean, you didn't want to look like yourself, so, hobo chic?
If we
Sounds
give you
good. Thanks.
if we give
I
you
mean-
a big crooked cane, you're gonna look like a hermit. Even better.
We'll find a cane then, right?
I mean, not my best work, but you look nothing like you, which is what you wanted.
Yes.
So, go.
For sure. Yeah.
Goes
Where
to
did
Lana
Lona
with the
go?
first thing. Poppy, please roll me a perception check.
Look for a stick.
Well, if you want to look for a stick, you gotta see if you can find a stick.
Are there any trees over here?
See, that's one of the problems, probably.
We're not there yet. We can wait for the stick.
Well, she's gonna roll
Please.
anyway.
Plenty of sticks on the road. Oh, hey! Look what appeared on bottom right.
Why is there a burning Elmo?
Totally
Why?
not my handiwork.
18. I should look around for a little stick. Well, even though there's no trees growing, after looking a bit around, you do find a nice looking stick. Because, well, apparently wood has to come here from somewhere, so I wouldn't be surprised there might be a stick somewhere. Even if Kuoto was around. Hello?
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to find the
Did you what?
integrate.
Sorry, what? You're being cut off.
I'm trying to find the app to link D&D Beyond with Roll20.
Oh.
New PC, so that's not standard installed.
Right. We haven't done that yet. Technical difficulties.
There
Can
they
never
are.
get away with them.
It's in Discord.
Thank you, Moon. Appreciato, friendo. If you ever come here, we're taking to La Cabonita. Come on, it's a restaurant. So, anyway, you do find a stick on the ground. It doesn't look too bad. Can be used.
Sticky?
It's a long stick for sure. It's not like a stick. It's like actually a long stick, like more like a full-on branch.
It's sticky.
Okay, Poppy takes the stick and goes back to Alona. Alona, is this gonna work?
Well, it looks nice, perfect with my outfit. So yeah, sure. Thanks.
Yeah. So you now have a makeshift, well, more like actual a large branch, more like a walking cane. You might have to, take off some smaller branches. But hey, it works. Where it came from? Probably from one of the roofs that has sticks for a roof.
Thanks, Poppy.
So
Should we all get some rest and head off tomorrow?
do y'all want to get some rest already?
I mean, do we need it? We could. Could.
Good night's rest sounds like an idea.
You got guest rooms in this mansion.
Oh.
One last rest and then we're off.
Okay.
Can we eat first?
Looks in bag. Well, I still got raisin cookies.
Okay.
You can always bother
Maybe
your
we can find
grateful
something
host.
to eat in the mansion as well. We can ask around.
I mean, looks at the huge body of water in the middle of the enormous cavern. Maybe there's fish.
Maybe not.
Leora, you're gonna give that father moments and there could be fish and then you remember where you are.
Oh, stop it. Kuatoa also eat fish. Heck, fish eat fish.
Cannibal.
It's not cannibalism. Some fish walk on two legs, some don't.
We seriously want to go. We seriously want to go fishing in an undersea.
Hey, who knows? Maybe we could catch something that very special. Nobody's seen it before on the surface.
Yes, you are technically deep underground. You see Erica
I mean,
go.
heck.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
But more like Erica's is pretty much going into the mansions. It goes like, I prefer the easy way.
Fair enough. Everybody goes back in, I'm guessing.
Okay.
Fudge. Can you erase that line that I just made? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, so you all head back into the mansion and ask your gracious host with a dragon head for an arm if he can provide. And naturally, he provides you with a, 3-course meal.
Woo!
Nice.
Pretty much pointing out that, considering this little, organization the mother also has connections, and getting food the magical way is not as difficult for them. So you get a nice big meal, 3-course meal, a nice little tomato cream soup with as your first course. Some wine and some juices. Again, wine for people who want some, and juices for those who don't drink wine. The second dish is a well, ironically, it's a salmon dish. Little cut pieces of salmon with a little bit of sort of tartar saucy kind of thing. You don't know where it's from, but hey, it's unique. Extra rice and slice.
Not as fancy as on the ship, but pretty good.
And the last course is a well, it's a large boar roast. If everyone that wants to eat can dig in with some potatoes and a little, and also a bowl of salad for those who want salad.
Very nice.
Just grabs the entire head of the pig and shoves it on self for obvious purposes.
Yeah.
What?
Defeating the mimics.
Ah.
Well, hey, nobody's gonna eat the head.
You know what? While everyone's distracted by the consuming of the head,
Yeah, that's kind of a graphic issue. Anyone who think their character's previous may roll a wisdom saving throw, they're really disturbed by that.
I'd like to pick up a mostly full bottle of wine and stealthily give Poppy a glass. And then drop the rest of the bottle into my bag of holding.
Sleight of hand.
I will just... Like, when you see Lear eating, there's a lot of teeth. A lot of teeth.
Mm-hmm. We get it.
Nice,
you like teeth.
nice sleight of
And
hand.
yes, Raz, you get away with it.
Yay!
The rogue is stealing shit.
Ah, a good year.
So, Oz, did you get anything?
Yeah, he's just going to eat some fish.
Okay. So everyone enjoys their meal, and eventually you all retreat to your beds. If you wonder what Erica's doing, she's just taking a bit of everything, just eating it. You can't really see full-on enjoyment, but considering who she is, it's kind of hard to decide if she's just hiding if she's hiding the fact that she's enjoying the taste or not. A good year. Clinks glasses. Oh, you're being adorable. Don't be adorable, you two.
Which are adorable.
Cute. Don't worry, the wine does not require a constitution saving throw to see if you're drunk. You're not drinking that much.
Yeah, wait until later on.
But I am. Fuck you!
Oh dear.
Today's a victory day, I'd say.
Okay, how much wine are you drinking, Lier?
1 liter.
Con saving throw.
Yes.
1 liter, that's a lot of wine.
I'm sharing some wine with the mimics too, so yeah. Ow. But mostly me. Where do I roll again? How do I roll? How do I do shit?
/ R
On the left.
D20 plus con. Okay. Pop your left?
D20. Okay, so -1. It says con save, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god.
You know, the good thing about having a minus con is that you can always get shit faced when you want to.
11. After all that wine, you're feeling a little bit tipsy.
I think I'm ready for a nap. So where are the guest rooms again? I'm gonna get lost.
That's in the east wing.
All right.
Goes west.
You're already in the west wing, so going west is walking into a wall.
Ow. Right. Other west.
That's
I
south,
mean
you
east.
idiot.
Great, we have two Aussies now.
Great. Right.
Wow.
Going right way, I think.
Sure, you just go find a bed and you don't find yourself passed out on a random couch.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
In fact, okay, that's where you end up. You'll hear in the morning where you ended up.
Wait, what?
What? I'm being ominous.
I did. Oh, am I in the dude's bed?
I hope to God you're not in mine.
Wakes up, looks under the cover. What the fuck are you doing here?
Anyway, Poppy, you left the scene. Where did you go?
No, I was saying that the roll thing was on the left of the roll 20.
Ah,
Yes, thank you.
you can also type it in chat. Don't worry. Guess you all just enjoy a little bit of meal, and then I guess you're all going to bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
So you all can have a long rest. So please use your long rest buttons.
Would it be possible to make another trip to the library in the middle of the night?
Yes, but then your long rest will become a short rest because you're gonna be sneaky.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I'm not so much reading at this point. I'm just looking across the, looking through book titles for anything that might be remotely related to the mother, to... Actually, no, yeah, I can't think of anything else at the minute. Let's just, anything related to the mother.
You're gonna look for more shit about the mother.
Yeah.
Okay. So you head back into the library in the dead of the night, avoiding detection of guards, which appear to be lacking. But considering this place is kind of right smack dab in the middle where divinity is, and the fact that Kuotoas aren't, very perceptive, and the fact that the guy who owns this mansion is very powerful, no one's gonna do anything stupid in your guess anyway, so whatever. So you get to the library, and you look around, and decide, I want more knowledge about the mother, but what exactly, I'm not sure. This place could give me such a big lead, something so huge, such earth-shattering knowledge. Or who knows, maybe I can learn a spell that only the mother knows, and then I could learn it and do some really cool stuff.
What is going on?
I'm just giving suggestions,
Yeah.
making...
Actually, that is a good suggestion, I think to myself, and congratulate my brain.
You should have your mind wander in the middle of the night.
Anything to do with the mother, anything that sounds magical, any kind of titles that leap out of arcade nature.
3 investigation checks.
Right.
Pretty much making you roll for each subject.
Okay, that was for the mother. That's for anything to do with magic, anything of an arcane nature. Oh shit.
Okay. So, you sneak around, look for the things, you look for the mother. It's like, here's something. Oh, the story about the mother, and you quickly look into like, no, this is stuff that I've already heard. Like, this is typical religious stuff. No. And then I wonder, hey, that's magical. Ooh, this looks interesting. Ooh, you're looking for more magic stuff, more mystical stuff. And you find what looks like an old spell book. Like, really old.
Oh.
And there's also an emerald embedded in the spine. And you're like, now this is looking good. This is looking good. So you pull that one out, and you're looking further in the shelf, like maybe there's something else, something more arcane in nature. Oh, what's this? unknown letters. It looks magical because those letters look engraved into the spine. I'm taking that as well.
Ah,
So, you take those books. What are you going to do with them? Well, of course you're going to leaf through them, but how are you going to leaf through them?
assuming that maybe being out in the open with these not the best idea. So I'm going to drop both books into the bag of holding and go back to my room to identify them.
Okay. You take the little books with you and you go back to your room and you're going to identify them.
Yes, same.
Uh-huh. Okay. So you want to guess identify them?
Yes.
The one with the emerald you cannot identify. It is being blocked.
Oh, well, it's got a big fat jewel in it. We call that one a twofer. Cool.
The second one is a book of is an incantation book. To be exact, it's in a language that you don't understand at first.
I do have comprehend languages.
I know you do. I'm getting to that point.
Mm.
Pretty much it is in Undercommon, and the incantations are, how would I say this, draconic in nature? It's like someone from the Underdark was learning draconic-like spells, which is an odd combination. You'd think it's written in draconic, but it's clear that this person might have been a warlock that had a patron dragon.
Ooh.
How it came here or anything, you don't know. But, mysteries aplenty in this world.
I wonder if that's related to our friend with the dragon head for a hand. Possible.
And, I had to write down the items you've taken. And then you take the rest of the night to rest up, I guess.
Yes. Excitedly get back to my short rest.
Alrighty then. With that said, you all get your rest. Just Raz takes a short rest because he interrupted his long rest with a sneaking around for book stuff.
Worth it.
You all wake up in the morning. Most of you end up waking up in your bed. There. You find yourself waking up in a nice velvety place. Like, it's all nice and warm. And then when you open your eyes, you notice there's a lid above you. It's kind of dark in here.
I'm sorry, there's a what?
A lid.
Open the lid.
You look around. You find yourself what looks like a little bit of a storage spot. There's all kinds of knickknacks and paintings and statues. It's like an art room of some sort. And you, for some reason, found yourself a good idea to sleep in this random velvety chest that is big enough to hold a person. Probably to, transport statues in.
Yeah, I don't care. It was comfortable.
Like, what kind of statues am I seeing here?
Well, you have at least one that looks, like your typical Greek-like statues. That's the first one. It's old, its colors is faded and everything. There's one bronze statue that looks very abstract. And a third one, and a third statue that looks a bit, how would I say, otherworldly, eldritch. It's like, you know, something's off of this figure's appearance, and otherwise they're just mostly paintings. Seems they're collecting. Go ahead.
I'm getting an idea for some reason.
Oh.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how well could I mimic a statue?
Performance check.
I shall. Okay. Do I get bonuses for mimics texture?
No.
Damn. Okay. Slash R. Performance.
27. Okay, well, which statue are you mimicking?
One that has preferably all its limbs.
So mostly the Greek one, even though because that's what even without that you can imagine what limbs are missing, and you just become this divine form of a woman, an ancient woman, and well, there's not much color on your face because you're looking like a statue. Yes, you're paying off the statue's look perfectly. So congratulations, you look stone-faced, as Raph would say.
I would get out of this form and be like, huh. Well, that's a new trick for later. Never thought of mimicking a statue before. Weird. Well, time to go find the others. Find a breakfast. I'm starving. We'll make my way down towards the food place, the dining hall.
I'm guessing everyone is heading towards the dining hall. Unless someone for some reason wants to do something else.
Time for breakfast.
Breakfast.
Okay. You all meet with your gracious host and gives who helps you with breakfast. And well, if you have anything inside, it's just some typical sandwiches. Tuna sandwiches, a little bit of cheese sandwiches, a bit of ham, lettuce, like nice mix. So, anything else? Because you just had breakfast, I can't really, say anything. Do you want to discuss anything?
I'm gonna look to our gracious host and say, nice art storage room you got. I just found myself opening a box this morning. It may have been for a statue, but it was quite comfortable.
Oh,
Why did you sleep there?
I don't know.
What
No
did you
clue.
steal this time?
What do you mean steal? I just said nice art room.
Yeah.
I did find a new little ability, though. Besides, I'm not the rogue here.
Sure.
You can just see both the eyes on the hand and both his face blink a few times. Well, the art room is accessible, so I don't see any problem with that.
So, where do you get the items for here? Just divine summoning, or you actually do business above ground?
The overseer sometimes procures curious objects, and some of them turn out to be duds and they end up here in my personal collection.
Dud or not, it's a nice collection.
It's a strange collection, but at the very least, it gives a bit of character to the place.
I agree.
Bye, Raz.
Morning.
Oh, there is coffee, don't worry.
Oh,
Look, yeah.
goodness.
You'll get.
Oh, thank God it's coffee down here.
Oh, I thought Raz was actually not going for the coffee, but straight for the art room.
Oh.
Oh.
Tipping tea and my tea.
No, I definitely want the coffee.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, well, before you're leaving, you are going to meet with the overseer, as he will probably inform you on some things for your journey to the island.
Of course. Hmm. I'm still a little fuzzy right now, so where's the overseer again? You know, after we're done eating.
You have met him in the cave, the altar thing.
Oh,
He-
right. Above.
Yes.
Mm.
He resides on the peak of the mountain.
Old hermit style. I dig it.
I would say he is both lonely and not lonely at the same time. You will
Alright.
see eventually what I mean with that.
I can already guess.
Either way, not only is he one who oversees the whole continent for major threats, he's also most of the contact with the continent itself. He has things in place to keep things informed about certain acts. But as far as we can see, no real large issues afoot. There are mysterious circumstances around certain people, but nothing to be worried about. That's a lot of coffee, Raz. Oh, we lost someone.
Oh no. Hello now.
Welcome back, Alona.
There she is again.
Technical difficulties? I'm guessing technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Ah, there's a yeah.
Okay.
Yes, apologies if I look a bit haggard. I was woken up by a ferret familiar with the zoomies.
Then
Hey.
dismiss your familiar.
Hey, you're not at the table anymore. Are you?
Speaking of, where is Raz? Where'd he go?
He's
Where's
in
the
the
coffee?
room. He's in the room.
I'm blind.
I'm gonna go get myself some coffee now. Ugh.
Okay, I guess everyone is helping themselves with coffee.
Yes, coffee good.
Poppy isn't.
Poppy don't need no coffee.
Erica's also not drinking coffee. She's just drinking tea. But to be fair, considering who and what she is, yeah, you're like tea drinker.
I
It's not-
briefly
that sounds
considered
like an
using
insult.
Maypan to hold the coffee.
So anything
That sounded
else?
like an ins-
So
nothing.
is that all? Just gonna enjoy breakfast and coffee? I'll take the silence as a yes.
Just,
Well, I'm
just
certainly
enjoying
not
food.
going to. I'm certainly not reading the books for the host at the table.
Nervous is
I'm a bit tired, but I'm not stupid yet.
Well,
Man, if only I knew stuff.
Okay. Okay, you got the last cupcake, Lona.
Oh,
Just finding out.
Aw. Adorable.
Adorable indeed.
Thanks, that's sweet of you, Poppy.
Just checking some messages.
I'm almost done with my tub of popcorn. I'm sad.
Okay, so after a hearty breakfast with some good old coffee, or those who don't drink coffee, some nice tea, or if you don't drink tea, some nice water, and if you don't drink water, some juice, and if you don't drink juice, you do some milk, and if you don't drink milk, then you're a shit out of luck.
Rude.
We don't do morning beer.
Ah, so that's what's wrong with your society. No, I'm joking.
Do you decide to say goodbye to your gracious host and, well?
I'm basically gonna ask one last thing. Does he know any, does he owns any, little hints of how bards could, learn a few spells, or any known locations, books in particular, any titles? Seeing if I can expand my repertoire in this world, unlike others.
You can see him thinking for a moment.
I'm sure our host has got better things to do than worry about our arcane repertoire. Let's go.
Well,
Okay.
No. Come on. Let's wait. Maybe he has an answer. If not, we can just go.
he's just gonna think.
We are rather pushed for time.
Relax.
We have
Really?
something to do.
Anyway, he thinks for a moment and goes, I am not really known in the aspects of bardic magic. Maybe
It's
overse-
like a It's mostly sparkles, enchantments, and I would say like less offensive than wizard magic, but more on the side of like maybe warlocks.
You should definitely ask the overseer that stuff. The only mystical song I know is sung every day at prayer.
Fair enough. All right, I'll take your word for it. Have a
Okay.
very nice day or night, whatever time it is.
It's technically morning. You don't know, but it's morning. So,
All
I'm
right.
guessing you all leave the city.
Yep. To the elevator.
Yeah.
You all walk down the street. You see several Kuatoa walking around doing, well, stuff. They're weaving things. They're trading. They're talking. Seems all fine with me. By the way,
Is a buddy coming
Liari,
along?
what?
Is little buddy coming with us?
That's his choice.
I'm afraid little buddy's staying behind.
Oh no.
I would ask little buddy if he would give back the knife, for it was his safety during the adventure.
He doesn't see why not. He just gives you the knife back.
And I give him a little hug and say,
Good luck.
You can always remember him by your knife that you no longer have.
I mean,
I gives him back the large beetle horn as a souvenir.
there you go, trophy.
He holds it up and he's really happy. He's like, oh. So overjoyed.
Goodbye, my friend.
And with that, little buddy is gonna remain home with his people.
I'm gonna miss him.
To be fair, what else were you gonna expect at this point?
Well, moving on.
There you go. So you all head back to the elevator. And you come at where the slab would be. It comes down from the ceiling. And you go stand on it. And you wait for a moment. and some icons on the slab start to glow. And before you know it, zoom! You get teleported away.
This makes me think of those elevators with a loading screen from some games.
Oh yeah. Because you're not going to take the elevator up the mountain. You got to go from under the mountain to the top of the mountain. Naturally, that would take a while for any elevator, unless you want a quick elevator to squish your organs. So, no, you're going to get teleported up. Okay, we're going to put this one up. Kitty, please, stop being annoying. Okay. And time to change map. Oh, wow. No, I want to move the players. There. And you find yourself in a new location. In a fancy stone room, standing on what looks like a teleportation circle. And in front of you is the wizard that you have met before in the lower levels. Who you've named, I believe, Billy.
Roll for initiative.
Hey, Billy. So, how you been?
Billy, well, the wizard looks at you. It's that time, huh? You guys arrived. Oh, right, you named me Billy. Right. Sorry, in processing the information here. Takes a moment. So, welcome to the peak of the mountain. My humble abode, or well... You will see.
So, Billy, I actually had a question for you. Do you have any, spells a bard could learn? Our gracious host downstairs said you'd be the one to know more about those. Actually, how fast can people learn spells this day and age? Or at the very least in this world?
Normally it takes a lot of time and practice. For me, it depends on the circumstances. Bardic magic. Yes, I know about that. Using sound waves with visual effects to conjure up special magics without using some, how would I say this? The right spells. It's like hitting certain chords. Yes. I know plenty of spells, but what are you looking for?
Well, there's actually a one or two spells I'm missing from what I know other bards know, and those would be those small healing spells. You know, healing word and such.
Yes. All right. Where would I put that exactly? You know what? Donk. And the door to your right opens to a library. And, wait, with you areas. And when you look into the room, you see Billy standing there next to a bookcase. And when you turn back, Billy's also there. You keep turning your head
What
like, Billy, what?
Interesting cloning technique.
You see the other Billy looking up at you. Cloning technique? I think you mean actual clones. And the other Billy, looks back
Even
at
more
you.
impressive.
And she enters the room. Oh god, that's a lot of Billy in this library. At least that's what you call him.
Oh.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
Okay, so interesting. So, which Billy do I go to for these spells?
Bardic. Let me think. Bardic stuff, right? Should be. And the other one goes over here. Sorry.
Which one?
The one to the north over here. Anyone?
All right.
As for anyone else got questions or things to ask?
I think chief on my mind would be, how the bloody hell did you do that?
You see the one who's received you. This smiles. Oh, we lived a long time, and well, immortality is a difficult and fickle thing, mostly meant for the gods. But if you study mostly a lot of subjects, you learn a little trick or two to gain sort of immortality. It depends on how your moral views are, but because everyone's moral view in this peak is the same, it's not considered immoral at all.
Right.
Also,
Interesting.
let's just say I like entrusting myself with some tasks, and eventually you learn that you can create more of yourself via the nice trick and all linking together. So I became sort of the overseer of this place by extending my mind across everything, but also keeping multiples of me. You know, it's hard if you're just one guy up in the mountain the whole time. So I'm in the field, but also here at the same time, and also researching at the same time, and following all the answers at the same time, and it's all processed via one central place.
I mean, I've been known to talk to myself now and then for intelligent company. Didn't realise you could take it quite this far, though, but something to look into.
Well, I definitely had enough time to expand this thing. And, well, let's say I'm not really alone. At past
Fair
vids
enough.
show that it's like, yeah, this wizard guy, depending if there's multiples, you can sense that he's a little bit on the crazy side. But he means well, but crazy. some of the
I
books.
don't judge people when I'm outnumbered. It's fine.
So, Poppy, you're skimming over some books?
Yep.
Perception? I should look through all these books. All these books are written in, well, not in clearly Draconic. And, well, if you can't read Draconic, you have no idea what these books contain. But if you do, well, I can tell you. I don't think you do.
Nope.
Nope. So you're just looking at these books and like, oh, this is a big book, this is a small book, this is a thin book, this is a long book, this is a even thicker book, this is a really big book, this is a small book. But I can't read!
Basically.
Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else?
I'm going to be looking for some of these, more accurately, the Cure Wounds and Healing Word and Message. Well, Cure Wounds, Healing Word, first level, and the Message cantrip. See if I can find that.
Okay. Well, guess what? The Billy next to you grabs a book out and hands it to you. Have fun practicing these.
Oh, thank you. You don't mind if I write some of these instruction downs, right?
I would consider these not forbidden knowledge or anything. After all, these are
No,
just
so I don't have to take the book to practice. So I can leave the book here.
yeah, just write them down. Write the notes down so you know what you're doing.
Right? I'll grab some paper and ink if you have it.
So he points towards down here, near the table. Right there.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
So, I'm just gonna write down all the spells I want to learn.
Well, you're only gonna get low level spells because those contain low level
Yes.
spells.
Yep. Low level how?
As in its healing word and the cantrip message.
Okay. Yes.
That's the two you wanted, so they're in there, and they're written, of course, in Draconic. But you do notice that the spells themselves are actually written as notes, as in music notes, so I know which chords to hit.
That is actually very useful. Okay.
So honestly, my spell list is gonna look more like a composition.
Yep.
Nice. Thank God I'm a music person.
That's what. This is why he specifically they gave you a board music book, because they have chords in them to listen to the spells. Because why wouldn't a freaking bard be using chords and such to cast magic?
Yes. Okay, so I'm also gonna get comprehend language in here as those first chords, though. If I can find it in this book.
Well, good luck. You have to investigate in that one. We're not going to go crazy, so you gotta find that one to hopefully understand that you're finding it. But you're gonna get at least the ones you wanted first.
Well, looks at the index.
It's in Draconic. Can you read Draconic?
Damn. Okay.
Investigation tag with disadvantage.
I can give you a hand if you want.
Oh, sure. Honestly, as soon as I learn this spell, I should be good to go on my own afterwards. For languages, that is. I don't know why I never learned that one. Weird.
Okay, so you're just helping me?
I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages as a ritual.
Yeah.
Okay.
Takes a moment. And you see one of the billies looking at you and pointing their staff at you and says like,
Oh,
yeah, I will
you're
allow
cutting off.
that, but remember, there's kind of a magic containment field in here, so that doesn't. So when people come in here, they don't just start blowing our shit up.
Understandable. Thank you for allowing it.
What kind of irresponsible magic user would go around blowing shit up? I
back.
don't look at Lana.
Everyone looking at Lona for some reason. Okay. Anyone else got questions?
So do I actually need to still do the investigation check?
With advantage
Okay.
now, because you understand, because Razkin understands the language.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh wait, no.
16.
So that's a 16. Yeah. I forgot.
Yeah,
how
you
to
do
do
find the
advantage.
chords for it.
okay.
All right.
Writes those down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you're pointing that out, I'll just produce this tiny quill in my hand and just start copying it down.
Yeah.
I'll translate for you as well. There you go.
No, I mean, I could cast the spells now, just knowing the chords, but I have to practice them.
Fair enough. Well, the instruction is very common. I hope black ink is fine. I could have done it in another colour, but...
I mean, sure, but
Alright.
So. Okay.
Mhm.
Now, since I understand the book, I'm definitely going to try and get the ascending chords. Hee. Do you allow that, DM?
Here's the thing.
Did you go
if-
silent?
I'm gonna now the music goes sound. That it's just gonna loop in a moment. I'm gonna say this. You can try to learn it. The problem is if you mess this up, and if you mess it up, you're gonna mess up. You're gonna lose message as well.
Ooh.
So I'm not gonna be trying it here. Definitely, I'm just writing these down with the instructions now.
More like, well, sending. It's more like it's a difficult chord that you're gonna have to practice a lot. And if you try it now for some reason, you could damage your. You could get in, mental damage that you will lose message as well and be unable to cast it.
Yeah, no, I understand that. So I'm definitely gonna add this to my notes, though.
Because otherwise you're gonna get too much new spells and it's kind of like put a little break on it.
Blows up brain.
Exactly.
Okay, so down.
You can see like sending is more advanced than message. So if you fuck up sending, you fuck up message.
Ooh, arcane migraine, not recommended.
Yep.
Oh, I know. I was at a tavern once in like the Astral Sea, and honestly, yeah, I would not recommend partying too hard with mind flayers. A wizard one at that. Shit's messed up, man. I couldn't remember my name for weeks.
Yeah, I
Fun,
gave
but not
myself one.
recommended.
My mage hand still shakes.
Ozias, Alana, you guys want anything?
Already trying on my disguise.
You're trying on your disguise.
Yeah.
Okay, Ozias, you got anything? You're in a magical place. You could learn anything. Maybe your scholar brain wants to find out something here.
Maybe something about healing? How to properly...
Well, you can
Use it.
ask. You can ask.
Do you have anything useful about healing?
Oh,
Magical
healing.
applications of it.
Oh, that depends. I mean, if our friend wanted to learn healing words, well, bards that is, but you're more of the clergy type, so you get your powers from. If there's power for knowing which way is north, god damn it, Raz. There probably is a compass spell, but you're gonna have to ask if that exists. But no, Billy goes, yeah, clergy magic. We have many. We have books. There's so many books about that too. Hey, Kitty, what are you doing? That's what she's doing. She's
There's a cat here?
No, not Billy.
Billy's the cat?
Fuck off. But Let me think. Should be in the southeast section. He points towards the library. There should be one of me there to help you along with that.
Okay.
Just so you know, we're not that versed in healing as much, especially clergy stuff, because, well, we're not really aligned with gods as much. But hey, we still carry out knowledge. Any knowledge is good knowledge, in our opinion.
Thank you very much.
Okay. And he goes to the northeast. Of course he does. And then you see the other. And you go next to the village. It's like the other south for you.
Ah. Being more clear about that.
Eventually, you see this guy waving you over. Here you go.
Ben.
Hello. Hello there. The Turtle Cleric. Yes. Healing magic. We have so much healing magic. We even have, well, let's just go with a spell that is more great. Well, not really greater. More like, you know, that there's many of us here and we all keep our knowledge sort of across things. we developed a spell called the Reincarnation, which, can put our soul into a new spot and retain all our memories of our previous life.
Can I hear this?
Perception.
Okay. Swear to God. Swear to gods.
He's fine with sharing his knowledge with you because he doesn't seem to be secrecy about it.
Perception, right?
Yeah. You do hear something about retaining knowledge in the spell, but otherwise you're too busy writing down chords.
Alright. This chord is.
Keeps going with that.
Yeah. Anyway, but what kind of healing are you looking for? Indulge me into the specifics.
Oh, preferably keeping people alive by giving them more HP.
So
We're talking about magic jars or something? Because that's... Ooh.
Oh yeah, we're using a variation of the magic jar trick. But to keep our knowledge and to keep us all connected, we also use a big brain trick as well. Look, the ethics depends, but we're not those type of people. As you can see, we're not doing anything like harvesting things, taking souls apart, and
Well, this is not really my department. That's for someone else.
Yeah.
So,
But the healing
greater
stuff.
healing or something.
Yeah. So, there should be something here. He's going for some books. No. Destruction. No. Here, let's see. Excuse me a moment. No. There. Have you ever heard about a spell called Shield of the Blessed?
No.
It's a variation concocted from, paladins who enhance their own abilities to be able to take damage. This one's called Shield of the Blessed. It is a spell meant to give someone else a temporary boost to their hit points. Sounds up your alley, I believe.
Interesting.
So how this works is that you take a little bit of holy water and apply it as a material component to bless someone with temporary fortitude. It is a level 2 spell, and it would give the user a they say about 5 more hit points. But you know how hit points are in comparison with everyone else.
Yeah, so it's like heroism.
Exactly.
I already have that, so thank you very much.
Okay, no problem. There's also, let's see. Let's see. Here we go. This is the one that is most likely the best for you. Complete Restoration. It's a more powerful spell than Greater Restoration, where you basically, if someone is very injured, very sick, and even lost some limbs, casting this spell would bring them back to full health, limbs and all. There is a cost though, and the cost is at least 25 golds. Yeah, 25 gold and some sage. And her.
Oh, this is something I'm going to look into.
He hands you the book.
Thank you very much.
It is written in Draconic as always, but I think your friend Raz could decipher that, unless you can read Draconic.
I only have
Yeah,
tongues. Yeah, I'll need Raz for that.
Yeah. Okay. Raz, someone is flagging you over.
okay, here's your finished spell here. Yes, hello. What?
I might have something to help people, so what the frick does this say?
Uh,
I think Raz is talking for you. We've got full restoration, a spell meant to invoke by the most devout. Its material components 25G and a piece of sage, and it would bring someone back to full health and restore any lost limbs and remove any diseases or curses. It is basically the full heal nuke. And it is level 3. If you're wondering why it's level 3, it's because, well, you read quickly that this is a developed spell by a great wizard with the help of an archbishop. An archbishop.
You were gonna say archdevil, weren't you?
No. I was going to say I wanted to say archduke, but no, not archdevil.
Would have been funny.
It would have made sense, but no, it's an archbishop.
fascinating. You want me to write down a translation of this for you? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
sure.
Cool. And I will start doing that.
Okay. Papi's going for another book. I'm gonna do a little bit of a rodeo one. I'm gonna do a big one this time. Poppy. Yes, the book has pictures.
Yay!
And as you leaf through the pictures, there are several creatures. You recognize only 2 of them. One of them is an owlbear, the other one is a deer, and the rest of the creatures are unknown to you.
Oh. This?
Sorry, you were cut off for a moment.
Alana, can you read this? I don't know what this says.
Well, what can you see? There's an owlbear there.
Well, it is in Draconics, and I believe, Alana, you can read
Oh.
that.
Yeah, I can read it. I just thought these had just pictures.
But it's not just pictures, there's text underneath them.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I read the book.
You read. While the owlbear is a mighty beast, combining this is going to prove very difficult. We've decided to exclude owlbears from the experiment. And then you read the next line, and then you read the next page, and you start reading more, and read the page, and you see. Magical output from the creatures have been improved. The first generation is too unstable. We are uncertain if they will even survive the night. And you're starting to get a bit disturbed, and then you start to just check another page, and you slowly start to come to a realization that these pictures of these creatures that are unknown, they're creatures that are combined in some sort of way. And the more you read, the more you find out this book is just an entire book about creating some sort of race of mystical, magical creatures to do someone's bidding. And when you
Chimeras,
read,
basically.
huh?
Chimeras, basically.
Yes. And then you read the title, and then you read the title, and the title says the following: Creation of a race, Chimerian homunculi.
Boy.
Right, so Poppy, where did you get this book?
From the shelf?
Yeah. Let's look at the pictures and put it away.
You put it away! Your book puts it away. You see the Billy next to you look and it's like, yeah, that's not my fault of the past, but you know, all knowledge is good knowledge, even if it's uncomfortable, because if it's lost, then people will try to repeat it.
It's not good.
Okay.
Yeah, you can also see him looking at you, Poppy, with a very concerned expression for a moment, and then he goes back to looking for the books. And you see all the other Billies giving a little bit of a concerned look for a quick moment, like the whole fog went through all of them.
Everybody looking away
Yeah.
awkwardly.
Yeah. You see, of course, Erica's also not going to be in the room. Nice little library. Okay. You can add the note of the full restoration. Ozzius, you can add the spells and the sending thing, Lear. Anyone else?
Okay, so I written down all the spells I've wanted, right?
Yeah.
Well, I've mentioned.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, I'm done with this. It's going to be a matter of learning the spells. Thankfully, though, I'm not going to do it here.
Also, the Billy in the north just holds up his staff, and then it glows, and then the book just teleports away, and then into his hand, and he puts it back in.
Well, that saves me a little walk. So, what are you guys learning?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm just looking at
Huh.
pictures.
Oh, that's nice.
Very cute pictures indeed.
Mm-hmm.
The teleporting book thing is a neat trick.
Oh, I heard about how they split up and eat themselves alive and stuff. It's pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What?
What?
What? Oh, nothing. Never mind.
Okay, here's your translation.
Oh, and also this spell.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That too.
I'm guessing everyone is done in the library?
Yeah.
Yep.
There is, of course, a big metal door here, if anyone is curious.
Hey, Billy, what's behind that? Looks ominous as fuck.
Oh, you know. Some stuff.
I'm
we
guessing
don't
it's
really, we don't really use a lot, but stuff.
I'm guessing it's dangerous stuff then, if it's behind a big metal door. All right.
Kind of dangerous. Not dangerous, depending on the person you ask. We just use it. It's just storage. There's some storage stuff back there, because we all work around the clock. Well, around the clock. Some of us are sleeping. Some of us are not sleeping, and some of us are around.
Basically rotations. I get it. I get it.
You see him temporarily zone out because he's just accessing so much at the same time that his brain sometimes can't handle it.
Any big plans in the work? I do like it when people tell me their plans.
Oh, currently I am working on some ways to, how will we say that? Finding a way to deal with the worries in the north, which is almost impossible because we're dealing with multiple beings that all wanna go each other's throat as much as possible, and with gods involved and the realms, and it's a natural occurrence, but we don't want it to be a natural occurrence. It's interesting to solve. It's why I still live to this day.
So, remind me, what forces are in the north again?
So, I'm guessing you know some of the story, but I'll just give you a quick recap. So, when this world was young, it was mostly ocean. And at one point, a big rock from the sky, a meteor, crashed in one location. And that caused both the water realms and the fire realms to somehow collide. And slowly but surely, this all tore into different realms, and all of them came together because it was all a perfect gateway into the material realm. And you know how some people are when going into the material realm. They want to be here, they want to do stuff, and then you have the counter forces also coming in, telling them you can't do that. So, eventually you get a big old mess in the north, where the elements are all out of whack, the weather is out of whack, and you have heaven, hell, the elements, dragons, whatever,
Man,
the
it's
fae,
so
whatever,
sad
all going at each other's throats.
It's so
They're
sad when the Okay, Poppy, I have to say this to you. Dragons are everywhere. You cannot get away from them. Like, nowhere is safe. In any case, it's so sad when the visitors are bloodthirsty.
Well, ironically, their clash sort of helped this world slowly get their shape and life and everything. Then my people, well, my previous civilization I was with, all decided, you know what? They're all fighting in this one area where they all collide. Let's just take a little bit of an area south and observe everything so we can gather all the knowledge for free. You know, there's not every day you see the fae, the elements, the demons, the devils, the angels all going at each other's throats.
Billy, wait a minute. Earlier you said that this world was mostly water?
Yes.
Is it still mostly water, or is it just this continent?
No, there's multiple continents now. How would I say this? When the bigger guys start coming in, they started throwing around big stuff. And all that chaos spread across this planet and slowly started to make their own little patches of land and places and life and everything. And that's when we came in and decided, you know what, we want our own place and continent to all study this because it's all interesting knowledge.
Huh.
I say, I hope there's other continents. I came from one.
Okay. I'm guessing nobody was really... Well, the other realms weren't too happy with not having what they want. Now they're fighting for it.
Well, they didn't care about the things that they sprouted because it was further away from the place. They did try to establish places, but by doing so, they kind of got the attraction of their enemy faction. So eventually, when they start to claim their own stake in the chaos, that's when we decided, yeah, we don't want the other realms to destroy this chaotic thing they created, and we decided to design the Veil to keep them locked in the place where the collision is, so they only fight there.
Huh. So peace was never an option.
Let's be real. If heaven and hell are already fighting each other, and the other one starts putting in, peace was never an option. And so we had to adapt. And we eventually visited the Veil. But you know how people go. They want to keep tearing that Veil up and going to take their claims at stake and, gain more ground. And we couldn't let that, and then the experiments with the
Wow.
mother and everything happened, and that's how we are now today.
Man, this world is fucked. Out of any worlds I've been to, this is one of the most fucked.
Oh yeah, it is very chaotic. And eventually our civilization had to buzz off because we were doing also naughty experiments that kind of pushed the boundaries of natural order. Let alone the veil was failing, so eventually uprisings happened, and they're gone now. I'm one of the only ones left, and I was against it to begin with because they were freaking cowards.
Uh,
Interesting.
well, maybe for the moment we'll leave that in your capable hands. Every set of them.
They didn't want to study some immortality like me. They didn't want to be efficient. They only cared about watching and watching, never doing anything. And yet they did everything, and they, whatever in their own content, they did whatever they wanted. Hypocrites. Cowards. And now it's different, and I
Well-
like it. And you see all the
Well,
other Billies
kudos to
nodding.
you.
Go ahead.
So,
Well,
what sort of things have you had to do to keep containment in check, so to speak?
Making sure the Kotlol reproduce correctly. I did have to bonk away a few invaders that go through the veil. Though I had to make a few deals with some others to make sure they don't, tell their buddies anything. Because they were really annoying to swat. And some of them became sort of half allies, acquaintances. And we tolerate
yeah,
them.
business partners.
Exactly. Because nothing's better than having an insider in anyone who wants to, knock down the veil.
I remember my work buddies in hell. One of them. I was annoying. Everybody trying to make a deal with me. Ugh. Anyways, good job so far. Got my respects.
Few millennia still standing.
Yep. All right, so.
Looks at the group.
Is everybody done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost.
Because we're gonna have to go sometime.
Do we?
Yeah.
Yes, we probably should.
Okay, what are you scribbling?
Yeah, I think we've probably taken up enough of your valuable time. Thank you, Billy. Thank you,
And
Billy.
hospitality.
Thank you, Billy.
Well, again, you just gave me that name, but you should probably head towards to the observatory on the top. Because
What door is that?
if you just leave the hallway and then go to the right. So, basically the north. It's like, and you see, look, I'm not asking Billy anything, just looking at him, and then eventually speaks up. So this is all that remains of the previous civilization that made deals and stuff. Ugh. Well, you don't seem like one of the worst that I've met. And you see Billy looking back at her. Oh, don't worry, I don't want to do anything bad. Don't worry, we're just doing stuff. And then you see Erica nodding. Alright, time to meet with anyone up there. If there's anyone there. Ugh. Traveling with mortals. It is an experience for sure. Okay, I'm guessing everyone is heading back to the main hallway?
Sure.
Meep. So,
Let's go.
and then the main doors open to the hallway to the north. Well, there's a set of stairs and a. Go ahead. And the other Billy goes, go ahead. You will get to see something most mortals will never get to see. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
I
I've probably
can't.
seen it while I'm already in the hallway. Probably seen it before.
Uh-huh. Ozzius.
Follows.
So there is another door to the right, a small door to the right. And if you want to do, if anyone wants to do a little peeky peek, you may try a peeky peek through the keyhole.
Okay.
Okay, perception check.
Oh, sorry.
I'm choking on a popcorn shell. Be right back.
Okay, Ozzius, you see a hallway with a Billy standing in front of a gated door, which if you look at looks like a large containment pit. And then if you look a bit further, you see another Billy, another door, another Billy standing in front of another gated door, and you can't see from the angle past it, but you do hear a little bit of running water from the other Billy.
Hey, Billies!
Oh, you're trying to shout for the door, hey, Billies!
Oh, yeah.
You see the both Billies looking at the door, and they just shrug. What you can probably presume is the fact that those are just some sort of liquid storage containment or something like that.
What kind of liquid is that?
You see him tap the staff and the door just opens.
Oh.
The turtle friend wants to ask a question. What's in these rooms? Well, they're just, storage rooms, things we use for things, for experiments, and that kind of stuff. Right here we have a acid containment room. We need acids for, refining materials. To the right is a room that we would call the trash room. Ooh. It's basically a bottomless pit that would land somewhere in the Underdark. It's not our problem. People in the Underdark always like other people's trash most of the time, as we've heard.
It's where I belong.
And then we have a room further down. It is a room filled with a very red liquid. It's blood. It's all our sample in our place, because you may never know when you need to have blood ready for restoring one of us. And last but not least, we have the water storage area, and it's currently being purified by the other Billy, as you call him.
Okay, thank you.
So let's reveal the areas for you. So, yes, this is a water containment, this is a blood chamber, and that's a bottomless pit. It feels like an evil lair sometimes when you think about that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking back to the evil lair that we just escaped, where we almost fell into the gunk.
Yeah. Similarities.
Okay,
Billy.
moving swiftly on.
Alona, what are you doing? Alona, what are you doing?
Wait, could I have just a little vial of the blood?
You want a vial of Billy blood.
I mean, it's a whole chamber of blood. They can spare some, I suppose.
You might have to convince them, so a persuasion check. Because this is kind of an awkward request. They have been very welcoming, but this is like a little bit even odd for them to ask. 22? So this guy goes, a little bit of blood, kind of a weird thing to ask unless you're a human or some sort of vampire. But what the hey, you guys are in good grades with the mother, and I like you guys. So yes, you can take a little bit of vial of our blood. Don't know what you're gonna do with it, but if you haven't always do something big with it, you can most certainly try.
Great, thanks. And I fill an empty vial I have with blood.
Yeah. So now you have Billy the Wizard blood.
Oh.
Okay. That all? You're going up? Everyone's going up?
Mhm.
Okay. So you all decide to head up the stairs. And you find yourself in a new room. Going up some flight of stairs, you find yourself at the utmost peak of the mountain. Oh, God damn it, it rendered it wrong. Oh well. And you find yourself in a large oval-like room with more billies. What a surprise.
There's more.
But you see all kinds of contraptions and workbenches and a large orb surrounded by crystals and other magical orbs. Also some electrical experiment around the telescope. Weird. What do you do? You see the one Billy looking at you and welcome to? Hello, welcome to the observatory and
Question. Did we figure out what we could do with the the different metal balls?
You never did.
Material balls?
You never did.
Okay. Anything similar here?
Investigation check.
Yo. Investigation, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Really good time.
I'm afraid you have no clue. You try to look around, and you think you see some sort of metal balls in the back, but then you compare the materials, and you're like, nah, that's not it. Anyway, everyone is already going to start walking around. Ah, yes, you're all mesmerized from this area. Don't be shy, you can take a look, just don't touch anything that looks dangerous to you, because it might actually be really dangerous, and sure, it might sting a little, and you might die, but we can bring you back, but the experience is not very pleasant.
Hey, question, Billy, near the large telescope? What you looking at?
I'm looking at the moon of one of the neighboring planets. Even though it's by daylight, this little telescope can show me anything I need to do. Did you know there's a little bit on the north side of that moon? There is a little bit of a jungle growing, which is kind of
A jungle on the moon?
Yeah, on the moon of the neighboring planets.
What color is
Mind
the
if we have a
greenery?
peek?
Well,
Ironically, it's a bit yellow.
could be autumn.
In a jungle? I think it was always like that. Some of us are calling it the Golden Jungle. Kind of neat, but okay. You examining the machine next to you. Poppy, investigation check. He tries to peek to the telescope. Ilona, there's a Billy in the way. You're gonna shove him if you're gonna attempt that. Do you want to shove the Billy? I'm gonna ask you. Or are you gonna ask nicely to take a peek?
I will ask nicely that. Yeah.
Oh, you suggesting to shove? Okay. No.
Okay. Poppy, you have no idea what this machine does. And Ilona, oh right, you want to take a peek? Of course, you're looking for knowledge. Yes, sure. And you let you take a peek. And as you look through the telescope, you see this surface that looks like a moon. And you do see in the horizon a bit of the other planet that looks a bit, how would I say this, aqua bluish for a atmosphere. The moon itself, indeed, at first looks like, typical moon stuff. But when you look a bit further, you indeed see you see those yellow trees. And you see clouds surrounding it. It's like there's an actual atmosphere on it. And you see this yellowish jungle. Though, that's all you can see right now. You might have to focus to see if you can see anything more in it.
I am trying to focus.
Perception. No, you just see this stuff. You try to focus, but it's really hard to focus with a telescope. And you try to fiddle with it, but you just don't understand the telescope. But it looks interesting. I mean, technically, you're looking at alien life in a way. Which, on one hand, you're kind of interested in, but at the same time, knowing Leanne now is also alien life, technically, it's like...
Yeah. Oh, it was fun watching. Thanks, Billy.
I come in peace.
Oh,
So, Billy, question: is it just a space telescope, or can you look at other continents with this one?
it can look at other continents as well. I mean, this is literally the Overseer's Observatory, as we call it. It is definitely the place that gave us the name the Overseer, at least the title of it.
You mind if we look at a little island on the southeast?
I have to readjust the mirrors then, but give me a moment. Taps the staff. It starts filling with the machinery, and it takes at least a minute. Anyone else doing something else in the meantime?
I asked the Billy of the machine what this thing is.
Oh, this thing. This is an arcane discombobulator.
A what now?
Oh, you know, how would I explain this in simple terms? It can break down everything on the arcane level into itty bitty bits, but also put it back together.
Can I put people
Kinky.
back together?
Yes, with very different results, and it can be very traumatic to the person who you do it to. But at the same time, it can get very interesting results. Very interesting results. But you have to know, and you have to be willing, because that's the rule he's put in place.
Have you done it?
Sorry, you got cut off? Have you done that?
Have you done that before?
Several times. Several times. Let's just say we have a bigger... we were working on with someone that was also interested in it. And we might have once, and I mean once, created another sub-race of lichens at one point or another. Don't know what happened to them. But the guy was happy and didn't seem traumatized in one bit, but even after checking his mind, it was weird. We lost track of him because he left the continent, saying something about wanting to start a new beginning in the wilderness.
Aw.
Why are you yawning? Sounds happy. Imagine achieving arcane enlightenment through discombobulation.
Yeah.
After you.
Okay. Alona, what are you doing? And okay, well, Alona's being Alona, so that's gonna let her think for a moment what she's gonna do with that. And
Just checking it out.
there we go. I know which island you meant, so go ahead. You can take a look. See.
Alrighty then. Let's see.
As you peek through, the lens of the telescope, you see the island. You see the islands. You see that this island at first glance looks like your typical island that just has a pier. It just looks mostly like wilderness. But the way the telescope is set, you do notice that there is indeed a cave entrance. And you can see Billy go, wait, this is the best part because we know them. You adjust the lever, and then X-ray vision. And and you adjust a bit more, and you focus it, and you see indeed within the cave you can pretty much see several beings, humanoid beings walking inside of it. Like there's a whole city in there of people.
All right. I kind of holler out, "Oh, Poppy, you might want to come over here."
Huh? She said, huh?
What's up?
All right. So, I've had our little friend Billy get me a certain view of a place. Mind coming over and taking a peek? It's that island. Leaves a little spot for Poppy. Oh, and it's X-ray vision, so yeah, that's cool.
If Poppy knows what X-ray vision is, otherwise she will just see a couple of bones walking around.
Oh, do you even? Hey, Billy, do people even know what X-ray vision is on this world? Well, most people.
Not really.
Oh, okay.
X-ray?
You can basically see the minerals in a person, namely bones. Which
So you turn
know,
someone into a skeleton.
No. You only see the skeleton and the outline of flesh, but details.
Basically, call it, you can see through walls and you can only see the skeleton move behind the walls. That kind of magic.
Oh, magic! I get that.
It's observation, yeah.
Yeah. So, Poppy, you look through it and you indeed see several different sized skeletons walking around in a sort of greyish void. You get concerned that they indeed are living there, and it's like, wait, let me explain. Here, I'll turn the filter off, and then you just see the mountain and the cave. See, this is without, and with it, turns back on. Now you can see in the mountain, and you just see the skeletons, and you see the skeletons move again.
So weird.
So, okay, did I see that the skeletons have protrusions?
Yes.
And since they seem to have those little things near the head, take a guess on who that could be.
Poppy is just looking through it and just moving the telescope a itty bit, just trying to see more.
Well, it's a bit heavy to move, but but it does recognize that you want to move it a bit, so it just magically moves the mirrors towards looking more around it.
So, Poppy, this is where we're going. Aren't you excited? Looks like a nice little island.
There's a lot
Hello?
more people there than I thought.
I mean, yeah. It's good, right?
I think so.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's one other mystery solved. And since we were pointed at the caves, that means... Okay, so we technically have our heading now. And we have a more descriptive, kind of place to go through. So, hey, who has the map again?
Who has the map?
There's a few people with a map.
Yeah, but who has the map?
I got a pretzel.
We're looking for a map.
I'll just put you
I'm
guys
pretty
on the map.
sure that was Raz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Raz, I'm guessing you're giving the map.
Oh, you mean the well, sorry, so sorry. I'll pull it out of my bag of holding.
All
Sorry,
right.
I was a little distracted by everything.
So we're here and we're looking to go there. Yeah, I'd say. Is it me or did you update the map a bit?
No?
Okay, guess
Guess it's been just that long.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh, sorry, I've been writing notes on it with my quill. I'll get rid of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have our heading. And if we're going to Port Elderwood, right? Guys,
It would make sense, right?
that's where it goes.
And then from there, get to the island.
Yeah. Did we have another heading? Well, in any case, what else did we need to do?
What else did you need to do?
Okay.
Well, that's what you're gonna ask the party.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm hinting. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. What are we doing?
Well, maybe we can ask Billy if he can get us at least halfway or something with some of his technical stuff here.
Oh, that's an interesting question. Looks over at Billy. Do you have any either teleportation or some kind of rocket to shoot us over there without dying?
Oh, naturally, but here's the thing. That wasn't meant to be because, first off, you left a ship at the island, and, well, if we teleport you somewhere else, it would give off a wrong impression, and we have to be slightly covert or slightly not, so we're going to teleport you back to your ship at the very least.
Okay, fine. We have to bring back the ship. I forgot.
Well, given that you know where we're trying to head to if we're going for that island, do you think you might be able to provide us with relatively safe directions, or at least an idea how long such a journey might take? I'm aware we're asking a lot. I do apologise.
Well. You see. The southeastern part of the continent has been claimed by elves, who were originally aligned with the Fae. They're now just neutrally aligned, and they maintain everything themselves. It is mostly, and I do mean mostly, a Druidic civilization. This is why they don't name their towns anything. It's just all natural and stuff, except Elderwood and Port Elderwood, because, you know, some people just want to be nobility and such, even within the elves. We allow it. We gave them that, and we told them, because some of them know of us naturally, told them, as long as they don't go summoning Fae into the world or try to break through the veil of Fae, they can do whatever they want with their things, and we won't intervene as much as possible unless it is a crisis.
Lear gags with a mumble. Ugh, vegans.
So, this is one of those rare exceptions where we do not intervene because they are their own nation and we respect them.
Fair enough.
That said, if you do get to the northern town, there's probably going to be enough people to help you along the way through the neutral zone. As long as you're in their good graces. You might have to do a trade or two, or maybe help them out with something. I can't say or...
Oh, how tightly knit is their community?
I would say pretty tightly knit. Last time I checked with them, they are pretty solidary in their ways of punishment. I can't really say more than that.
Okay, so can't really infiltrate. Alright.
Let's just say if you tick them off, your fate might be not as pleasant. Let's just say that the arcane discombobulator you just heard, that will be a mercy.
Wow.
Interesting. We're not going to do anything that could possibly upset them. I'm probably going to have to roll deception for that one.
What?
The way you said that was very odd.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh,
Can't think
if
of.
I make you aware of it, you might want to pursue it, and you probably want to focus on your task ahead. So, don't pry. And Poppy, you can still see more. You can still see the island. That's fine.
All right. So, is everybody ready to go back to the ship, or do we have more questions for the amazing Billy?
Good to go.
I feel like we've taken up enough of Billy's time.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, Billy, when would you be able to zap us back to the our boat?
Well. First off, you need to bring something with you, which I have stored up here. Go to the other building, right at the desks over here, and he will give you the supplies you need to bring towards the island.
All right.
Also, Alona, what are you doing over there?
Checking out whatever this is in the middle.
Okay, you can do an Arcana check to see what it is. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Wow.
Oh no! Okay.
Hey, nat 20 doesn't mean an immediate success.
No, but it does mean something. Alona.
Well, it actually does, because else they wouldn't have to roll.
Yeah. Yeah. If it doesn't, and that 20 doesn't mean you get everything you need to know. You're just gonna get the best result. But if as Moon says, if there's no result, I wouldn't have them roll. I would just say you just don't know. You just can't figure it out. So, okay.
You both reach for your hair at the same time. That was kind of funny.
So, Alona,
Synchronicity.
as you stare at this thing, you decide to decipher the magical applications of this thing. This large orb. You feel so many things from it. You feel immense power coming from it. Like it's powering this whole mountain, sort of, in a way. And at the same time, you feel like it's talking to others, to itself. And then when you try to pry more, you start getting dizzy and annoyed. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god.
You're kind of aligning with this thing. Okay, you at least successfully save it. You try to make sense of what you think with these visions, these things, what is making you dizzy. And you can't figure it fully out, and just when you think you're peering too much into it, you snap out and just like, nope, this is definitely weird. I don't want to do anything with it. I don't want to be sucked into this. Nope.
Okay.
Well, so let me just get.
Okay, nothing new then.
No.
Okay. So you're going to the Northern Billy. Okay, he goes like, yes. So, you're going to that island. That island is, well, allied to us, and the people are nice, and we intervene when there's a crisis, that kind of stuff. And they don't really have a crisis right now, but they do need certain supplies from us. And, well, I can just teleport down there and send it in. If you want to get in safely without using our words and that kind of thing, we got a little present, and he holds out a small bag and hands it towards you.
All right. So, okay, this is stuff so we can get in and stuff we have to give them, right?
Yep.
All right.
and I don't recommend messing with it. It is literally meant for them. If you try things with it, it could go horribly wrong for you. So preferably, if you're curious what it is, there are supplies that those people need. It may look tempting to do stuff with them. I understand that, but preferably not.
All right.
Just put it in
Poppy!
the bag of holding.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
but Poppy, we're gonna give this bag of supplies to you, so you can hold on to it.
Me?
Yeah. That way, honestly, the most trustworthy person I know, and adorable as well, should hold on to this.
Aw, moment.
Okay.
Take it like a responsibility. Anyways,
Just
you?
Just for the sake of reference, is there anything in that shouldn't go in a bag of holding? Or
Let me think. How would that react to a bag of holding? I've never tried that because some materials we don't prefer putting in a bag of holding in case it gets a chaotic effect that could rip a hole within the material plane. And we aren't sure. We haven't tested that yet. We should probably test that sometime.
you know what? We'll just assume they're not bag of holding friendly. Okay. Good to know.
Well, at the same
Well-
time, Poppy, if it
Huh.
has any weight on you, it's just gonna build up muscle. Gonna make you nice and strong.
And she just reaches out for the bag.
Yep, gives the bag.
Yeah. Nice bag of holding.
All right. So I think we're ready now, right? Alona! And
Go
Oh
ahead.
god, what?
Arceus.
Ozzy. Thank you.
Ozius
Erica's
and
also gonna join.
Erica, I think
Oh.
we're all good to go.
We're going.
Yep.
You see,
Lona!
Erica just joining in. Sorry, I was just looking around. It's interesting how they all changed it. You can see some resemblance of the old civilization, but also so many new things to it. Quite
I
astonishing.
understand.
And you can see your friend, you see Billy talking about, yes, because we took inspiration but improved on it. Well, in our own ways. It's like, let's be honest, those electrical calls are kind of dangerous like there, but since we don't expect much guests, and if they touch it, like, for some reason they die, we'll just bring them back, and sure, it's a traumatic experience, and we should probably avoid that, but, you know... if
You say
come-
traumatic, I say a learning experience.
Yeah, but you know, if they come here, they're trusted, so we expect them not to touch it. But just in case, we know how, and it's their own fault for having a traumatic experience then.
Valid.
Supply security. Okay, we can put it nicely away. Okay, so I guess... So I'm gonna send you all back to the boat. Could you get really close to each other? It's just easier to focus the spell that way. If you're all scattered
All right.
about, it just becomes a little bit harder to focus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, your boat is... You see the other Billy adjusting his telescope. Okay, he's right over there. Let me think for a moment. Calculate. Right. It's a drawing, a symbol in the air, triangle, circle, line, circle, line. Taps his staff twice, then mumbles something. Does this. And off you go! Foop!
And just as we disappear, I'd just like to ask, so what is your real name?
No.
Cuts off.
And you find yourself back at the island and the boats. So you're now back here.
Wait, did we actually go on all 5 toes?
Yes.
island?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what
Yes.
shrines were.
Mhm.
And if you look at the
yeah.
eye, and I'm gonna tell you again. Now that you know what the mother's identity is, look at what are the 5 toes instead now with the shrine with the metallic shrines.
5 heads.
Yes.
Oh god.
That makes sense. The
Can
toes
you
were
now
funny.
see it, right? The shape it is.
Those some weird ass heads.
It's not an accurate creation. Great, I'm just hard, you know. You could hear Billy from distance shouting for some reason. Anyway, I'm guessing you all gonna get on your little boat and go back on your way.
Sure.
It's at least afternoon,
Yeah.
so you're gonna head back to the port. So,
Do we do another navigation mini game?
if you guys want, or you can also just go ahead. But you've already seen most of the stuff.
What didn't we see?
I don't know that. Why
Oh,
did I put that?
Oh, you're showing the fish and the siren. Neat.
Yeah, that's just how it was left. Don't worry. They're gonna disappear for a moment. Where did I put that? There we go. Here. There. If you guys, do you guys want a mini game? Because I'm gonna.
Should we do this again, or do we want to just
Skip ahead.
power through it?
You could skip ahead.
Okay, fine.
I mean, there's not much left to do. There might be something, but you're gonna have to find it. So I'm guessing you're gonna go to the port right away.
Yeah.
Okay. Where did I put
Murdering every little fishy we see.
Okay. Where? There. And you
I
find.
forgot how funny the song was for this one.
So.
The big burp. It's gone.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot this.
So many memories.
Oh yeah.
As you all find yourself on the way back, you decide to just navigate directly. It takes a bit, but you navigate directly. You don't really have to do anything because you've already been down the path. You avoid anything, even the strange obelisk where your new friend is from. You forgot about that she's from there. And you finally find yourself back in the mainland across Ghana town. The first thing... there's a little buddy token. No real buddy token. No, he's not here. Don't bother. I forgot he was still there.
I tried to make him run. It didn't work. He wasn't fast enough.
The DM goes...
He got snapped out of existence.
You arrive and you see... Well... The port is pretty quiet today. You notice that the harbor master recognizes you and goes, "Hey, you're the guys who borrowed that ship, right? Okay, well, thanks for that. I'm guessing it went well enough. You should probably talk to the elder."
Yep. On our way.
If I remember correctly, the elder was somewhere in this area. Oh, never mind.
Okay. So I'm guessing you all head to the elder. It's like, I guess what the elder. Curious.
You know, to the people in this town, we probably just replaced one companion for another.
Yeah. So you're back at Kosgana Port. Let's see.
Actually, technically, if Alana's still disguised, it looks like you replaced two.
Okay. So you come to the place of. I'm guessing you're all going there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You all come to the elder, and the elder welcomes you. Hello. Oh, hello. How are you, young'uns? Back from
Oh,
the
we're
island, you
doing
see,
fine.
and you have a new companion. Are they from the island? And because
No.
I am not from the island. Close to it. Ain't stuff. Let's not get into that. Just traveling with these. Learning more of the world. And the other goes, okay, I understand. So, have you had an audience with the mother?
I nod proudly.
Ah, excellent. It's been a while since someone met the mother. I'm glad.
Honest- I think the most dangerous thing on that trip was just the ants and what's in the water.
The island may be peaceful, but it holds many dangers. As I said, and there's also those who fail the trials and they end up in different locations. How would I say? I'm guessing that didn't happen to you.
Nope.
Okay, good.
We did on the island. Does that count?
Sorry, what did you say? Because you got cut off for a bit.
Well, we did go everywhere and nowhere. Does that count?
Sounds like your average going for the island. Yeah, I'm glad that you got to what you're looking for. That you got what you're looking for, and returned your friend back home. It seems.
Ah, yes.
Looks at the dagger.
He was the brave one.
So, now that you've returned, do you have anything to tell or to share with me? Or are you going on to your next venture?
Well, let me think.
Looks at the little amulet of water walking.
Did I have to give this back, or was it a gift? I don't remember.
Oh, it's a gift. Don't worry about it. You can still use it if need be.
Yeah. All right. So, part of that, the experience was very revealing, and honestly, how have you ever gone? I'm curious now.
He strokes his beard. Of course I have. It should be obvious. Some of us do age to an older age and eventually settle down somewhere.
I still find the Undertown quite lovely. If anything, I think I didn't seem to have a name, but I just called it Toa Town. Kind of a cute name, isn't it?
Well, they tend to call it, they just call it home. They're simple people.
I understand that. Well, anything else you wanted us to know? Or at the very least,
I think you already know what you need to know.
all right. Well, it was very nice to have your support and some of the townspeople's support as well.
Though next time try not to arrive on a giant bird. It caused quite a ruckus.
No promises, but we'll try.
He nods.
So next time a
Alright.
dragon?
Yeah.
That's
If you
what-
find a dragon and convince it, I'm gonna be impressed.
Challenge accepted.
All right.
Didn't you make friends with a gold dragon?
We never rode on it though. But yes, we're
Listen.
friends.
Listen, if you get to ride a dragon, okay? Okay, if you fail to get friends with a dragon and ride on it, you're gonna owe me all the money you have. And if you
No.
get to ride a dragon You know, only you, causing friendship, yada yada. I'm giving you all the money I have. Sounds fair?
Who are
How
you
much
talking
money
to?
do you have?
Decent. Like 88 gold?
That's not fair at all.
What, you poor?
Oh, then I would have accepted it.
Thank you for telling me how much money you have. Anyways, I think that's all we need to do. So, goodbye, Elder, and till next time, I suppose.
Wait, maybe we could ask him a fast way to get to Fort Elderwood.
Ah. Any roads?
I'm afraid I cannot help you with that. You just have to go through Crossgana town and then head towards the northern village, as we call it. From there, you could probably take a riverboat towards Fort Elderwood, and from there get to the port.
All right. Todd, where on the map is Spoils of Faith again?
South.
Okay, so we are a bit. The bird ride was fruitful. Okay.
Well, we already have our heading, guys. I think we can do the rest on our own. Onward to whatever we're doing.
I wish you safe travels, and one last thing.
Yes.
Next time, try to avoid saying things towards a captain.
Fair enough. That was an accident.
Noted. Good luck.
Okay. Well, guess we're going now.
So, I'm guessing you all gonna leave the town?
Yep.
As you all leave the Elder's house, you decide to just leave the Crossgana port and head towards Crossgana town, which was your original would have been one of your destinations. But now that you're on foot, you're gonna take a bit. It's gonna take a few hours of travel to get to the town itself. You're definitely gonna arrive there in the evening. That is gonna be for sure from this distance.
Can I practice the messaging cord for what on the road?
Not cast it, practice it, right?
Not cast, practice.
Yeah. Okay.
Till my firm grasp on the music is sealed.
Okay, I'm gonna let you practice that later. First off, you're gonna go on the way to Crossgana town, and I'm gonna just play some basic music. Just something else to. Just a little bit of. Oh, you know what? There. Not really there, don't worry, just a little bit of travel music. It's nice travel music. You are all heading towards the east. And Lear, you may roll a performance check for me, please.
Okie dokie.
How's that for a
27.
performance check?
You play the chord accordingly nice. It takes a minute.
Accordingly.
Yeah, I went for the joke. I went for the pun. I know what I said. You keep playing it. It takes a bit. But you're practicing it nicely. Anywho, so yeah, that's practice one has succeeded. It's going to take a few hours. Anyone you want to talk about on the way? Anything?
I didn't realise magic sounds so melodic.
I mean, usually bards learn on their own, but when they learn from others, the sound is different. Especially me. Look at me. I'm foreign in all sense of the words. Speaking of,
Uh-huh.
didn't we take a long rest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Most specifically, I.
Yes. Did you wear the item that the mother gave you?
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. You know, it's really nice to like wake up normally.
Yeah, you
So
don't have any
having
effects
to-
anymore. Period. Remember, as long as you wear that item, you don't have to roll. The rolls don't have to happen, and you don't get any effects from it.
You know, on the next long journey, I'll just see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Remember, you cannot say, "I'm going to take it off and roll, and then put it back on to cancel out." No, once the effect's in effect, it's in effect for the rest of the day. So it's not a
Yeah,
turn on off
I know.
button. It's just to say, "I don't want an effect the next day." Turn it off, and if you take it off, it's like, "Oh, okay, now you're going to be exposed to the effects again."
Okay, so if I wear it at the start of the day and just remove it during the day, there's no effects.
Yeah.
So, okay, so I don't need to wear it now then. I can just put it back.
You can put it
Nice.
away for a moment, yeah.
I just have to put it on every time I sleep. Okay.
Technically, yes.
Okay. Magical medication before bed. That you wear. Okay.
You're welcome for
So-
that. Anyway,
Thank you.
so as you
well-
get... Go ahead.
While we're just walking along, can I try and decipher any more of my beautiful bejeweled book?
Do you want to pull it out in front of everyone? Aeon? Aeon.
I'm thinking.
Does the rogue trust us?
It's like... You nick it, and now you want to put hold stolen goods in front of your party.
In my defense, they don't know it's been nicked.
Not yet. Don't die. Karma's a bitch.
Fuck it. Yeah, I'll have a look. I want to look at my book.
Okay.
Hey, where'd you get that from?
It is a big book with an emerald in it, so yes, it's gonna attract attention. It's naturally written in Draconic, so
Wait.
So what do you have there?
Can I look over his shoulder?
What?
Looks over the shoulder. So, what language is that?
Draconic, I believe.
Wait a
Do
minute.
you need any help with that?
I
I wouldn't mind being curious.
mean, like, I could start reading myself in about 10 minutes, but yeah.
Did you
No.
steal that book?
No.
Wait a
Oh
minute.
no.
Wait a
You
minute.
wouldn't do that, Poppy.
Raz, you wouldn't. Not of our friends. Like, no, but seriously, did you actually?
Dare you impugn my honor?
What honor? You're a thief.
I
Well,
wouldn't do that.
There's honor among thieves.
Yeah, but they weren't thieves.
It's amazing what you find in used bookstores.
yeah.
All right. What used bookstore? We didn't come across that.
Well, we hadn't met you by that point.
Looks over to the rest of the gang.
Deception check and insight check for you two first.
Oh,
Let's have
it's
some
like
rolls
this
for that.
kind of roll for that.
Okay. Poppy leading in with a dirty 20. Okay,
No,
so
Raz, 220. Raz is that. That's Raz's deception. So that's the score you have to beat.
I mean, they had some good bookstores in there.
okay, so
Legana.
what was it? Insight, I think.
Yeah, insight.
If I get a nat 20, I'm gonna piss myself. Ah, damn.
You go. Lear's like, okay, I believe you.
Ah, sure, whatever.
Good, then we
I
don't
won't
have
get
to
the
return it.
consequences.
I mean, have you ever been to any of the bookstores in Legana? Poppy?
And to be fair, for anyone else in the party, he was a while away with Veronica, and it was never mentioned he went to a bookstore, so you cannot confirm or deny that he went to a used bookstore.
Although
But there are
every
bookstores in
form of
Nirvana.
writing in the Underdark thing or over wasn't draconic.
Yeah.
I'm only thinking he got it from Billy.
Yeah.
I don't know anything else.
I don't know if Lagana had any bookstores that had draconic books, but I didn't go to every library.
No, it was only one of the ones you didn't go to. I was wandering around for a bit.
Oh,
What,
okay. I guess some
what
of them may
remains?
have had one.
Do you need help reading the book?
I won't in 10 minutes.
Alona, perception check. Because you can read it, so I want to see if you can pick up any words.
Oh, shit.
11, that's one of the harder numbers. You do read one word in the book. Hello. That's all you pick up, it's just hello.
Hello. That's what I picked up.
Hi.
That's sure. The book doesn't sound interesting at all.
Look, I've got no reason to doubt him, because we're all good people here.
Very true.
Okay.
I have to be able to trust my party.
So I'm guessing you're walking along a little bit.
Yeah, I'll cast my... for the next 10 minutes, I'll be muttering the ritual of comprehend languages, and then I'm going to have a...
Okay, after 10
Right,
minutes, the words start to make sense to you.
Huzzah!
And then you read, hello there, are you reading this? And then you see a blank area under it.
Yeah?
What, do you say yes to the book in Draconic, or do you do something else? I want to see what you can do.
You know what, I'm going to try and pass it off as if I've read something important and go, ah, yes! And see if the book reacts.
It seems to just need to see words forming about this. I prefer the written words, but it will do.
I can produce a tiny quill. Actually,
Makes me
yeah.
think of
You know,
makes
I'm
me
gonna
think of
produce-
those AI
Writing
games.
books?
I'm going to produce my magical quill, write the word yes in the book, and then erase the... Then I can use the quill and erase the word once I've written it.
Once it's written, it just vanishes, and then it goes.
Okay.
Then you read, good, you can write. Good.
That's new.
So...
Oh, boy.
I can see you, and you can read me, and it seems obvious to me you understand that I'm no ordinary book. Oh shit, it's all middle diary. No.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna write. No, definitely not an ordinary book.
Good, good. Can you write something in your language? I can sense that little spell you're doing.
I love it when you mess with something beyond your power or knowledge.
I'm just gonna write in.
In what?
Ooh, that's awesome.
What are you writing? In what language you're writing it?
You know what? For a minute there, I was almost tempted to write something in Thieves' Cant. I'll write in Common.
Okay. But you're writing common.
Is this any better?
But there's a spear, and then all the words that are in Draconic go into common. And then the page becomes blank, and then it goes like, yes, now I can at least understand that you are someone who talks in common. Greetings. You're the one who pulled me off my dusty location. Good, good. Got any? And he goes, do you have any questions?
I think at this point, I'm
What
gonna
you
write.
writing?
What kind of book are you?
I am. Well, I wouldn't. You see him going blank for a moment. Sorry, I had to think for a moment. I am a book familiar, as some would say. But at the same time, I'm also something more powerful infused within the book, and I was used to train a certain being by the name of the Mother at one point.
Oh.
Have
Okay,
I
so
got-
it's a godly dictionary.
Have I got the air trying to look over my shoulder while I'm writing in this book
Yes. Yes. I'm trying to look over your shoulder.
again? Okay.
Perception versus sleight of hand.
Yep.
I've got something for that actually. My magical quill says when you write with it, it produces ink in a color of your choice.
Mm-hmm.
So
What's the color of the paper you're gonna say?
yeah, essentially, I was going to try and match the color of the page.
Okay, you can do that, but I'll just still say the word you're reading is not in the color of the page.
Okay, so perception, right?
Yeah. So it's pretty much perception for you to see if you can see anything from the book, and sleight of hand to see if Raz can just go.
Don't worry.
No. Like,
Don't worry, Raz. I only have a +1 in perception.
Oh,
you have to beat 11.
fair enough. I can plus 10 to sleight.
Overkill.
So pretty much, it's like, what you reading? Didn't see shit.
As you go to look over my shoulder, a ferret leaps out of my hood and jumps on your head. Distraction!
Hey, if you don't want me to write your read your diary, you should say so.
Well, I would presume one who is familiar with the written word would have a little bit more of a respect.
That doesn't make too much sense, but okay.
Go over there and think about it.
No, I'm walking here.
Okay. So,
I should
Going to
walk
the same
them
place.
out.
go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the book if it has a name.
Ah, that's been a while since I had to say that. Or show that. It's Feldorn.
Eldor. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna respond to tell the book my name is Raz.
A pleasure, Raz. I'm not saying it's just writing, but I can't really. How do you voice act written word?
You don't. You write it.
I mean, I can just write it over time.
Yeah.
But that would be boring for streaming reasons.
I mean, I can start conversation while you write.
No.
I'm presuming if the book had a voice, it would sound scratchy.
Yeah.
Like a smoker?
Yeah, this is the book, Feldorn. I have taught the mother everything you know. Yes, for some reason I'm also Scottish for some reason. Don't ask.
Hey, DM, can you do like a more whispery, creepy?
Yes, I can do a more whispery, creepy voice too. How's this for a creepy book of secrets?
Very
Right,
in
the
my
rest
ear.
of the paper.
Thank you.
So,
You're Scottish. I pour whiskey on the book. No.
whiskey in the book.
No.
No, I'm joking. Oh,
Okay. Is that all?
I think at this point I'm just gonna write. I'll talk later when there's less attention.
Understood.
Someone I can write to who writes back. I like it.
You say that out loud?
No.
Okay. Okay. So,
I did very
People.
carefully and respectfully close the book and put it away.
So, what are? Did I even ask before? What are all of your backstories? Honestly, if I was gonna write a book, like, what am I putting in for you characters? Anything I can hear about?
Anything specific you want to know?
I mean, the what was it, Elderwood thing sounds pretty interesting, but might be a bit touchy for you. So, I don't know. What were you doing before you were blowing people up with fireballs?
I guess it was still blowing people up in different ways.
Like dynamite or?
Cricket.
Let's say that's all I shared.
Oh, okay. Raz is definitely not gonna say anything. So Ozius, what's your story? You said you came from another continent. I technically don't know shit. So, what you got? Any interesting
I
stories?
came from the water.
Okay, but what's going on in the water? Like,
Fishing.
anything relating to you, though? What's your backstory? What's your history?
Well, I had a mom and a dad. They had me, and then I came here to become an adventurer eventually. And then joined this party.
Any reason to become an adventurer?
Boredom.
I mean, that's a good one. I became a rock. You know what? Okay. Since no, well, Poppy, do you have anything other to add to your backstory?
Looks over.
I came to Lagana with Mom. I don't know where we were before that.
You don't know anything
Okay.
about your biological parents, Poppy?
I don't know. Don't remember.
Well, that's why we're going over there, right?
Uh-huh.
Sure.
It's gonna be real nice. Don't worry. Honestly, I remember meeting with my uncle once. It was not what I thought. Oh, so want to hear more about my awesome, super cool backstory?
And they turn it around for
Oh, really?
else.
I'm a
No.
bard. What do you expect?
Really? Nothing.
What happened with your uncle?
Ah, not where I wanted to start, but okay. So, one time at a family reunion, like it was the big family reunion, like mom and pops were trying to get everybody in the family back in town. So, of course, they did a lot of invitation to people that seemingly is related. Problem is, we never really talked to those people before. And I didn't even know I had an uncle. I mean, technically I have two sets of uncles on each side of the family, blah, blah, blah.
Hey, if you're gonna let me talk, I'm gonna talk.
Yeah.
Unless there's something interesting happening. Roll for an interaction or an encounter. Or I'm keeping
I already
yapping.
rolled for that. Don't even think. I'm just giving them. I'm just letting this out. Their social behavior is good. It's good.
All right. So, at the family gathering, we didn't know who to expect.
And then
We-
the time goes on.
Oh, gee, thanks. I could have kept going.
Oh no, you
I'm
basically
not
kept
talking
going. So you can give the short summary.
Oh no. I'm going.
Uncle was an elder dragon.
Okay,
That was
I'm going
time
to cast hold person on him.
Why?
On who?
Paralyzed.
But
do you
that won't
think?
stop me from talking.
Well, you're going to lag behind. I'm fine with that. I can't hear you if they're all the way over there.
rude.
If you cast spells on me, I cast spells on you. By the way.
Yeah, you're gonna start a fight. So if you're sure about that.
Okay, I'll just run instead. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
If you don't want to hear me, you could just talk about yourself.
Well, maybe you're not asking the right questions.
I don't know what to ask you guys, honestly.
Can't hear you.
You did see Erica just also walking there, just not caring.
I wish I had silence. Oh,
I do.
I have silence in form of fireball.
ooh, that works.
That's a good way to silence people.
Yeah.
You best be careful, buddies, or I give lethal hugs.
Anyway, before we start turning this into who can kill who party, by the way, it's Erica. She can kill you all if she wanted to.
I know.
We know.
So let's
So, let me tell you about the time I was captured by this powerful easel wizard. So there I was, strapped down to this table by adamantine. Oh bollocks, we've arrived. I'll tell you next time.
Yeah. Don't worry. I did roll the encounter dice. It actually rolled one of the numbers that I would consider no encounter.
I find
Continue
that
the
funny.
story.
Basically, I do roll D100. If any of the numbers on if the second number is a 0, there will never be an encounter unless it's 100. So 10, 20,
Wow.
30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 80, 70, and 90. Yes, I did the order differently because I'm funny. Means nothing.
Oh, you're all so lucky. We so lucky.
So eventually, you arrive in the destination that is Krosgana Town from the west. God damn it, I lost track where I am. Give me a moment.
You're in your chair.
Shut up. Nobody's asked you.
Well, I answered anyway.
There we go. And now we move this one to the right. No, that's the wrong map. There we go. Welcome to Krosgana Town. And I think this is where we will leave it for today.
Oh, you don't want to hear me more? I could talk all day.
How much psychic damage do I take listening to this?
Too much.
Yes, laced with vicious mockery.
Come on. That's the last of the notes.
You know, this would actually be a fun character. Just a nerd that nerds out so much, he basically blows up the mind of people he talks to.
Sounds like a fun warlock.
Yep.
Oh, I got a level of exhaustion and it wasn't from the walking.
Anyway, you've arrived, and we're gonna call it here. Next time, what do our adventures have in store for this town? Will they just stay one night? Will they maybe find trouble or something else? Maybe something awaits them in this town that is deadly, and probably not. Probably
Nice.
not. Probably not. But we'll see. Maybe there is, or maybe they will just go to a restaurant and a library, and then they can move on. Also, yes, the next time for Dragon Ball Z.
Go to a bakery.
Yeah, or to a bakery, or maybe you will finally enter some sewers.
Yay! Are there rat people?
Yes, and if they bite you, you might become cursed by them.
You really think
Fun times.
Can a shapeshifter really be cursed though?
Were rats.
Who knows? Maybe I'm a were shapeshifter.
What?
I'm not going to answer that with an answer. Instead, I'm going to answer it with a non-answer, which is kind of an answer, but it is not an answer, so I'm going to involve your brain. Take 10 psychic damage. Anyway, it is goodbye from Poppy. Poppy?
Bye.
Okay, bye. It is goodbye from Alona.
Hi, everyone.
It's goodbye from Lier.
Goodbye.
It is goodbye from Raz.
Till we meet again.
And it's goodbye from Ozias.
Joe.
And with that, it's also goodbye from your Dungeon Master. And hopefully you will charge for joy, and we will see you all next time. Goodbye.